What's up, everyone? I hope you're doing great. Wanted to say thank you very much for stopping by the channel. When you get a chance, if you can, please go ahead and hit subscribe at the bottom of the video there. Give us a like on this. Leave us a comment. And most importantly, share this. Share this with others. Share this with your friends. Share it with your coworkers. That's how we're growing our YouTube channel organically. And I'm trying to put out as much information as possible that I believe is valuable, that could be valuable to others. And if you think it's valuable, then share it with people you know that could benefit from this. So I really appreciate that. And one of the topics that we're going to talk about today is you're never going to be a prophet in your own land. And it's so important to understand that because there's so many times that in our lives we're going to realize that our circle of influence, right? Our friends, coworkers, our kids, right? Our parents, let's say, our spouses, lots of times, not always, but lots of times you're not going to be a prophet in your own land. Now, there's going to be times you're going to bring tremendous value, right? There's going to be time that they're going to listen to you. There's going to be time that they buy into what you're saying, but there's also going to be times that you're not the prophet in your own land, right? And you're never going to be the prophet in your own land. I give you an example. If you're around people, and let's say you've made some changes in your life, right? Let's say you've made some drastic changes in your life. You were a person that was one way at one point. Let's say you were not going down the right path, maybe making bad decisions, focusing on the wrong things, and then you made a drastic change. So now you've become like this brand new person. You're this brand new individual, brand new mindset, brand new focus, brand new goals, brand new desires. I mean, you're just getting after it and you've made tons of changes in your life. The people that were around you, that knew you from who you were before, you can try as much as you want. You can do everything you want to do to try to relay a message to them about change because you have this brand new mindset. You just changed over 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, and you can try to relay this message to them. And no matter how much you try to get that message across to them, they're not going to listen to you, right? Because they still view you as the person before. They still view you as the old individual, which is perfectly fine, right? Your job is not to try to convince them. Your job is to continue on a daily basis to do the things that are working for you up to now and find new ways that you can change. Find new ways that you can adjust. Find new ways that you could keep growing. And eventually, if you keep doing those things, the people around you are going to realize there's change and two things will happen. There's people that'll buy into your change and they'll say, man, it's awesome what you're doing. They'll buy into what you're saying. They'll believe in what you're saying and you guys will move forward together. And then there's going to be people that say that they're not going to buy in, right? That you're not going to be the prophet in their land, right? And it's okay. It's part of the process. Maybe those individuals were good for you for a season of your life, but no longer, right? Now you're going to move on and have new individuals around you, new people around you, because now this is your new circle of influence. It's just perfect. It's just the way it works. Lots of times, if you think about even with your kids, right, you can have a conversation with your kids. You can tell them one thing, right, and they'll listen to it and they won't process it, right? They might not agree with it. They might not process it, but they'll hear the same message from someone else and they say, you know what I heard? This is a really good idea. I say, I've only been telling you that for years, but now you heard it from someone else and it's a good idea. I've seen it in business, right? I've seen it in business so many times, whether even myself, where there's a person that a mentor has taught me something. They've told me something for a long time, right? Gave me a message of something that can help me, that I should implement, that I should do. And I don't listen to that person. Why? Because lots of times you're not a prophet in your own land, right? And then I'll hear it from another person. It's the same exact message, just came from another individual, another human being told me the same thing. And I would say, man, that was amazing what I just heard today. And I'll go back to that person that was teaching me, that was mentoring me. I said, man, I heard this and this and this. He goes, I've only been telling you that for the last freaking X amount of years to do that, right? And it's because you're never going to be a prophet in your own land. And you could get frustrated. The challenge of that is you could have major frustrations by trying to change people's mentalities around you because you've changed yours. And the reality is you have to be cautious with that because you're investing your time into something that they're not willing to change. Remember, when you made the changes, you did drastic things in your life to change to move in the direction that you wanted to go. You can't assume that those people are going to put that same effort in. It takes a lot of work to change. That's something most people will never do. So you have to put yourself in a mindset that you're trying to bring someone across the goal line with you, that you've had progress. You're trying to bring them with you, and they don't want to go. These people don't want to go with you. Why? Because they might view it as, I'm not going to listen to you because I know who you were before, and they don't see who you are now. Or they might say, I don't want to do that work. Internally, they might be saying, I'm not going to do the amount of work you've done to have the change you've had. I'm not doing that. There's no way I'm going to do that. Why? Because I'm not going to invest my time into that. It could be either or. At the end of the day, always remember, if you're not a prophet in your land, it's okay. Right? You just keep putting the message out. You just keep putting the work in. You just keep doing the things that are helping you out and keep growing and don't stop changing. Because when we stop changing and we stop growing, and I don't mean change for the bad, change for the better, right? Always be open to new ideas, things you're learning, because it'll help you have forward progress and it'll help you have forward movement. And then you'll attract new people around you. And there will be people from the past that view you different. Then now they're going to view you as a new individual that they can say, man, this guy's had some forward progress. I can listen to this guy. And it's perfectly fine. Either or is okay as long as you're having that forward progress. So I really hope you guys enjoy this content. Give us the like, put the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, share this with your friends. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.